Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Got it again. Get on. Finesse. Get on. Get on. Get on me. Oh, get on me. Get on. Get on.
And he's giving his guys
doing the ball.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on.
Coach, we are just about set for football at CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. A few moments ago, they raised the 12th man banner, and this place, as usual, rocking and rolling. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks.
They keep changing the kicks on this game. Every year they change that jump.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Let's see. Ball first. Okay.
You can't hang.
Show you something.
He's not gonna get me.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And he fends him off. Now he's swallowed up and taken down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Let's put that team on the front.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Suggestion play. I ain't trying to baby find me.
On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt.
Get it. Oh, no.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory.
That's a Wilson, baby. Let's say something.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Get that.
Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. And one of the big bodies helping out this offense is your boy, Upati.
And all he wants to do is have running plays called. Fire out and smack people.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run him with Carson. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. The starting defense for the Falcons.
Many people thought Keanu Neal was overdrafted by Atlanta, but they saw his talent and knew that he would fit their scheme perfectly. A hybrid player, can play deep in the secondary as a safety, can drop down into the box and also make a and at times can stay on the field and serve a linebacker role as well.
It's a big play for Seattle. 46 yards.
They gonna work.
And that one hurts.
That boy still got it.
They give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out.
You're in trouble. You in trouble. That's a start. I look, that's a start. Get better.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. This is Carson. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Squeeze up in that baby.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Mike the 59. Mike the 59. Tight down. There you go.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Get on me.
To Disley, the tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another 1st down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where he, the big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Here's Carson.
Touchdown,
man! Will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. taking it in from 7 yards away. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
I gotta get this kicking part right. They jump hard. I ain't gonna lie.
Jason Myers now for the extra point.
Got it. I got it.
And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was all capped off by the Chris Carson touchdown run.
This time, baby. Come on, look just like Russell Wilson.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Right on the head.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
I'm trying to see how you switch people. No, it's on you.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. First down. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Now Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quentin Jefferson busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Ryan leads with Freeman on the draw. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs.
So how would you describe that one, partner? Workmanlike right there, getting that first down, blue-collar type football?
Yeah, only needed 3, got 4, just enough. I like workmanlike.
I think it's pretty cool myself. Everything doesn't have to be high glamour in this game.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40.
Oh, yes!
There he goes, right side. And he's going to score.
Got it!
A Seahawk touchdown.
Ooh, that boy. Big Von, you in trouble, man.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
It's a free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yo, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And it's good to make it 14-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Oh, damn.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
From the 15 now after the sack. It's 3rd and goal. Now it's Carson.
Don't do it.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Well, if this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. This started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
We ain't going to call. We're going all out.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Wilson. Zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
And the coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs.
We got them missing. Can't believe I still got it. Anybody ever want to play me online, you can always look up Marko Selfmade. Hit me up. I'll play with you. I ain't gonna say all the best, but I'll play.
Now Myers for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it all culminates with a Seattle score.
Kick is good.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Matt Ryan and the Falcon offense set to get going again. Bottom line, he's got to figure things out. He's completed 3 passes, but 2 of them have been to the wrong team so far.
And when we talk about the best quarterbacks, we're usually talking about touchdown-to-interception ratio, aren't we? And 2 to 1 is acceptable, but the top line guys, 3 to 1 or better is what they're looking for. Now we're talking about interceptions versus completions. That's not a ratio should ever be in any discussion.
.30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here 1st and 10.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Got it again. Get off for this. Get off. Get off. Get off. Oh, get off. Get off. Get off.
And he's given his guys
doing the
a
ball
shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Here's Wilson. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Wilson.
Got it.
He is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. Here the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook, but even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give them a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. The extra point now coming from Myers.
That's how you do it.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
I didn't even say nothing. You weren't acting like that. You were say. You weren't acting. Oh, okay. I'm just saying.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided and abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Fielded about a yard deep. A spin. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Here I come again.
They run again with Carson. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Here we go.
On 3rd down, Carson. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gets him the first before he's brought down. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm going to hit you all day.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability and a sack result.
It's out, but it was
deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play, and guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it
Got
done.
it.
Completes it to Dixon. A good pickup there, a 22. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Now on 1st down, he's going to sneak it. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you just a
we got
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Keanu Neal with a safety blitz for the sack.
Got him. Took me down.
Now here's Michael Dixon. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
Here we go.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Ryan hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Ryan's throw caught by Jones. 22 yards there, a first down. That's just his second catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game, and they've done a great job of doing that.
They go play action here on first down. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Now Ryan on first down. He completes it to Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's Ryan. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Complete to Jones.
What in the whole squad on you?
Excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out.
You almost there.
They come out here in the eye.
Mike's by 4. I'm coming.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the... And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Falcons cut into that lead. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle.
It's on you.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And he takes off with it. It's a fake.
You went for a run.
And he's going to go down right at the line.
You got me on that. I would have never thought of that one.
Nowhere to go.
That was good.
Is denied.
You could have got it,
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit.
You went for a run.
I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball.
Get off.
Get off my lawn.
Get off. Oh, get off. Oh, get off, man. Get off.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Ooh.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Let's go.
Double tight. Hey.
Wilson wants to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner.
Oh,
Inside the 25.
He welcomed that.
Boy, another big play late here for offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
That was dope. That ball went hand there.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson.
Get over. Oh, damn.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Oh, shit. I'm trying to make time. He made time right there. That's time right there.
And one of the whistles for a timeout.
Get this.
So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Chat, can you think I can get this?
Now,
you think I can get this?
Look to make amends.
Leave a comment. Leave a like.
17.
Let me know. Because I think I can do this. I'm going forward.
Wilson
I'm
after
going
the
forward.
play fake to Carter.
Oh, he got me.
The Falcons grab it. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So the victory here for Seattle, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire 2nd half, but their 1st half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the 1st half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the 2nd half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
Oh, boy. That was good.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
Crazy. I ain't played Madden so long, man. This is what I did. First time playing a long time. I feel good by myself. But, alright, y'all. That's all I got for the time. This your boy Marko. My wife, and my wife's sour because I guess I beat her or something. I don't know. That's what she says. See what I'm saying? But if y'all like to see more stuff of me and her playing games and stuff, leave a comment, leave a like, let us know, and we'll do more games. We'll do more. Like I said, if you want to see us play more games together, leave a comment, let us know, and we'll give y'all more stuff. That's it. We gone. Goodbye.